What is up, thrill seekers? Today I am bringing you guys a IAAPA recap video. This is kind of not the super big stuff, just kind of the stuff that I've been hearing about. Like of course the fronts of the cars. I'm going to talk about both of those. But first, I'm going to do decently little things. First thing is we got a cake. We have a cake from Busch Gardens, Tampa. And it was at the Premier Rides booth. They were talking about Tigress, and they showed a Tigress cake. And actually used the pun that Tigress is gonna take the cake. No. So yeah, that's a little thing, which I think is pretty cool. Something that I do want to note, I saw that in the SeaWorld conference, they were describing Tigress, and they said that they, quote, designed Tigress to mimic the movements, like agility and stuff, of a tiger. And I kind of just paused the video and started laughing because, of course, that's a marketing thing. This is just to skyrocket to nothing too exciting. Of course, I've ridden Tempesto, and I actually like it. I haven't ridden it for a long time, but I'm sure if I rode it again, then I would like it still. But yeah, I rode it opening year, and I liked it, so I'm actually hoping that I'll be riding Tigress next year. But really, my full thoughts, I think it's going to be a cool coaster, but it's just a Skyrocket 2. They did not design it to mimic a tiger. They bought 3 of them because they weren't too expensive. So yeah, that's a little thing. And next, little bit bigger, we have the front of Tidal Twister. When they actually unveiled this thing, there were 2 people, I think it was a mom and a kid inside it, which I thought was pretty cool. It was basically showing that it's good for all ages. But you saw my, or I don't know if you guys saw it, all of you saw it, but I did post a little analysis of this roller coaster. So, and yes, I am calling it a coaster. But you saw this, a review, my review of this coaster, flat ride, whatever you want to call it. But I think the restraint system isn't great. They look decently padded, but they don't look the most comfortable. I haven't seen the Harley Quinn Crazy Coaster restraints. I'm guessing that they're similar, if not the same. But it kind of came to a little bit of a surprise to me when I saw them. They just don't look too comfortable. So, anyways, moving on to really, actually, before I talk about Steel Curtain, I'm going to talk about Copperhead Strike, because there was a little, like a little bit of a model at, I think it was the Mac booth, that there was a little model, and I haven't actually done a analysis of this coaster. I was going to do it, but then I kind of just kept putting it off, and now it's a little bit too late. So yeah, but I'll kind of run through my quick thoughts of the coaster. I think it's going to be super awesome. I'm hopefully going to be getting on it, because really my planned trips for next year are Cedar Point and Kings Island in one trip, the Florida parks, so Universal Orlando, SeaWorld Orlando, and then Busch Gardens Tampa. I'm not doing the Disney parks because I've been to the Disney parks not too long ago. But I do want to do Universal again because they're getting that new coaster. I think it's like the Harry Potter coaster. And another place that I'm going, hopefully, is California. Then the last place I'm actually going to hopefully go to Carowinds. So I hopefully will be riding this coaster next year. I'm decently excited. It's not like I'm ecstatic to be riding it, but I think it's going to be a good coaster. I've never ridden, of course, a Mack multi-launch. This is the first one coming to America. So I'm pretty excited. Looks like a pretty fun ride, nothing too insane, not super fast, super forceful or anything, but like I said, fun ride, good fit for the park. So finally, really the biggest thing in this video, I am going to be doing, by the way, the 2 launched coasters in Europe in a separate video. Well, not just one video. I'm going to do a video for each of them, doing like a little analysis. But of course there's the steel curtain trains, or the lead car at least. And I think this caught me by surprise a lot. I like it. I've never been a big football fan, so I don't like love the Steelers or hate them. I don't really have much of an opinion on football, but I think it looks pretty good. Of course, they have like the little footballs as the like headrests on the seats, which I think is really cool. But the thing that really caught me by surprise is the lap bars. I think that's going to be super awesome. I kind of wish I was going to Kennywood, but I might be able to work out something, not next year, but in some of the years after. And yeah, it just looks like a really good train. More on the lap bars. I just love lap bars. I mean, who doesn't really? If every coaster could have a lap bar, then that would be great. Of course, not all coasters can, just because of safety stuff, but yeah, it's still, it looks awesome. My quick thoughts on Steel Curtain, by the way, I think it's going to be a really good coaster. Nothing, again, well, actually, I was gonna say nothing insane, but honestly, yeah, insane. This thing is, I think, 200 feet. Has the tallest inversions, most inversions in America, at 9. And yeah, this coaster honestly looks super great. Again, wish I was going on it next year. I just think it's going to be a super awesome coaster. And with the lap bars, it's just going to make it more amazing. So yeah, that's really all for this video. That was my kind of IAAPA recap, kind of more of the smaller things. I will do 2 analysis videos for both of the coasters going to Europe for 2021, I believe, which is a little bit far away. I'm not totally sure why they're announcing it now, but yeah, I'll have those reviews or analysis up probably later this week or next week. So anyways, that's gonna be it. Yeah, peace out.